Well, my name is DeBerry. I'm a local artist in Holly Springs, Mississippi. I do an eclectic art. My grandmother, Willie Mae DeBerry, somewhat discovered me. And on my mom's side, there's the Lester clan that is craftsmen. They are carpenters and builders and masons. So I come by it honest. Religious plays a part in my art. I think each time I make a piece, I'm very mindful of the spiritual ramification of that piece of work and what it has on other people. Some say I'm a storyteller. I enjoy just simply, if I do a piece and then we can talk about it, it opens up dialogue, and it have allowed me to become a little bit better at articulating certain points, especially in social settings that it requires a delicate touch. I'm still passionate about social and civic issues in the community, but there's only one race, that's the human race. We as Americans have to open our minds to the world that yes, we have it good here, but some of the things that we do towards humanity, we have to do better, because if we are truly a godly nation and promoted God principles, we'll have more ministers of God-fearing people leading us in the true direction, which is peace. I know some of the times these issues that we have are delicate and they are extremely difficult, and they're not going to be solved overnight. So you try to avoid the offense. But if it has to be said, you have to say it, and then make those necessary apologies if they are necessary. Sometimes it's not necessarily apologies, just need explanations. I don't ever want to offend anyone, but when I feel that I have offended, even though I don't feel that I was wrong, I would try to communicate there was no malice. And art is one of those things that bridges that gap. Considered a true Christian, so I won't talk about the denomination because I don't get into dogma. We have to have a relationship with the spiritual being, the force, the Almighty, the Creator, and I'll just leave it that way because we can use different names. So we can call him many things, but I think the important thing is what he is to you. What is your relationship? And if you serve a God of peace, then you have to manifest that peace in your spirit. And art, I think, allows people to do that. Art is a gateway to many things, and I think it is extremely important. It's therapeutic. I started in clay mostly. That's where I really have my focus. Oldest forms of expression, physical expression in the form of art. And so it's therapeutic. A lot of my artwork, I don't use a lot of tools on them. I try to use my hands. But I can only imagine before man began to draw on the walls of caves or draw even in the dirt, I believe he fashioned things out of clay. And clay is something that speaks back to Genesis. God said he created us in his image. So if we're in the image of God, you don't have to go very far to see some of his image. His image is to create, not to destroy. That's why you see artists pick up and recycle. Don't gravitate to a destructive spirit. Everything has a use, and an artist is in tune with his people. That's why I tell people it's important for Africans to know their history, so you can know that the things who I am, slavery and enslavement is my history, but it's not my heritage. I do not have a heritage of an enslaved mind. One of the words that I use is called out of bellies of ships. It was misery, pain, and sorrow, but it was joy, happiness, peace. And they found a way to sing in a strange land, and it's still yielding its fruits. Everyone don't always be bitter. No one always is happy, but there's that place that we want to be, that we feel in our hearts all is well. And so that's what I hope my art do for people. And art is really a modified form of history. It has always been here in the minds and hearts of people. I find myself just trying to get things out of me. And it's just, art is, I think, is never new. So I enjoy art. I encourage people to support the council. And I enjoy working with you guys. Thank you.